Hello, hello, hello. Let me adjust a couple of things real quick. Shift it up a little bit. Yeah. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Friday. I don't even know what friggin' day it is. How is everybody doing? I see so many happy faces. Well, happy chats in the chatty chat. Let me open one more thing, I think. That's what I want. I always forget to open up that specific chat so that I can do shout outs for people. I mean, I need to do that. I need to have it there. Otherwise, I can't give y'all shout outs when someone that I know that has a YouTube channel and I want to support pops in. So anyhow, wink. Did the wink work? Yes, wink worked. Yay. I had to move something out of the way. So how is everybody doing today? The yellow tag names are Twitch people talking. Do I have that correct? Yellow tag. Let me scroll up and see. There goes Krampus. We do have folks that are on Twitch because we are right now multi-streaming to YouTube and to Twitch. Yay. Ruth says, hi, I think she meant recently came back from sushi and waiting in the car while my brother and dad were doing stuff. Positive is that I finished Christmas shopping for the rest of the family while waiting. That's fabulous. Yeah, I haven't done any kind of Christmas shopping at all. Because you know what? I don't know what the Todd wants. So he did give me an early Christmas present because I was complaining while we were on our trip that my hard drive on my laptop was too friggin' full. I had to delete stuff just to be able to download the most recent update for Fortnite. Yeah. And it turns out that my newer laptop that I've had for like a year or whatever, it's been a little bit, has an additional slot for me to put a new SSD card in. So he bought me an SSD card for that. We're going to finally get around to getting the last of the upgrades for my computer now that Black Friday is over. And they really didn't have that good of deals. And I was planning on using my Best Buy card that I got at home and had a hard time finding it. Anyway. Chris lives in Kings Mountain. So hello to everyone. Raining lots there. Goodness. I am so sorry, Ruth. Yeah, I'm going to scroll up and see if I can see all the people that have said stuff. It might help if I put live chat on. So if you haven't already hit live chat, you should. So Miss Terry Cooper was in at 11:45 this morning. Good morning, Miss Terry Cooper. We've got Danielle Brown and Christopher. That's ASMR. We have ASMR in the house. We have Charlotte Messerschmitz, yes. And we have Miss Jen. And scrolling. And I know that there are folks that are not in the chat, are not saying anything in the chat yet, but that's okay. Hello, Miss Lisa Thompson. Sitting here with my spray, trying to very light pastel paper to make flowers for my mother-in-law. Ooh, that sounds pretty. Hello, Miss Maureen and Ruth Nagus. Hello, hello. It takes me a minute to scroll down. I already read the thing from Miss Ruth. Bright and sunny today.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now, back to our show.
Thanks, Jen. So Lisa says, bright and sunny here today, but cold out, 30 degrees. Friggin' cold in North Carolina. Well, you know what I tell y'all? I tell y'all to move here. I mean, I know that you worry about the hurricanes, but the hurricanes don't happen most of the time. Just saying. I mean, the worst year I think we had like 4 of them in a row. But then last year we had 0. And most years we have maybe 1 or 2 that'll hit the coast. And I'm in Central Florida, so it really doesn't hit much here other than rain. So, yeah. I mean, we get rain, but y'all get rain everywhere, right? Like Ruth is saying, raining lots where she's at. Okay, and I have to check. The temperature outside right now is, and remember, we are on December the 5th. It is 82 degrees outside right here in Central Florida. And Todd has the windows open. So unless I start roasting, I'm going to leave them open. Because it's nice out. I'm wearing shorts. I'm wearing t-shirt just like I do all the time. Yeah, my hair's down, but anyhow, I just decided I'm going to try to do the hair down thing. Anyway, we are going to be playing today again with the Crafty Advent Calendar. We've had some fun cards already. I'm super excited. Also, someone mentioned in a in a YouTube comment on a recent video. I don't remember which one. I think it wasn't a very recent one. I think it was the one where I actually did the unboxing for this little guy, asking. She said that she had just gotten one, and she was asking, do I have any videos where I'm using it with the magic mat? So we know that everything in the Advent calendar is going to be small. So we know everything's going to fit in this Scout. So that's what I'm going to use today for any kind of die cutting or embossing or whatever it is that's going to be in the next box. So you guys ready to see what's in it? Or did I lose y'all? Because it's been a minute and y'all haven't said nothing. One of the things I love about doing lives is being able to interact with you guys. It is so fun, and it definitely keeps me energized, and I think that it helps keep you guys energized, so keep it up. I love it. And for you guys that are new here, that are waiting for a regular tutorial and all the things, just take a look at this. It says, wait a minute, where's Rascal? It says that the chat may take over the stream. Carol says, no, I am here. Yes, she is here. So that's awesome. Now I need to see what's going on with that, because y'all need Rascal. I did not take him down, and he was up a little bit ago. So I don't know what happened. I have no idea. So let me see if it's something that I can fix on their website. And that is, maybe I had to up Pando. That's right. Pando for Twitch. Go to extension configuration. It shows he's there. Yes, Jen says we have earned our caution tape. Yes, I did that because I realized, you know what? Anybody watching a replay may not understand what the heck is going on. So let me see if I can find where he is, because I don't know why he's not working. Bum, 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 bum. So where did I put him? I don't really remember. I've got a couple of search things, but a lot of it also depends on what did I call it.
Ho, ho, ho.
There we go. It's under visual effects.
Ho, ho, ho.
Hey, that is showing. Did I somehow turn it off? Pando's trick or treat. No, we're not doing trick or treat, Pando. What are you talking about? Okay, guys, I will be right back. I need to fix this. I want our little rascal to be down there. So give me just a sec. Okay, I was All right. Sorry. Apparently one of the buttons I did something with muted
voice.
me. Aw, thank you, Terry. Hi, Upcycle Shelly. Upcycle Shelly. Welcome in. And Miss Rhonda. And I'm assuming you guys still can't hear me. And I'm back. Yay. Okay, thank you. All righty. So welcome in to the new folks that I haven't seen their name either in here or in here for a bit. And I do apologize for not having our little rascal over here in the corner because that's where he belongs. Something broke. I don't know what. I don't know why. And I will figure it out later on today. This morning, I've been working on trying to just get pictures and stuff up and trying to wake up. It was such a weird time last night. I slept through the night pretty well, but I kind of woke up this morning and then I kept going back to sleep, which was nice. So I didn't get up till like 9, and that's the first in a bit. Okay, so here is our advent calendar. And has everybody else been playing with theirs, and have you been opening them up as we go? You know, not all at once, but have you been opening up the days on the days? Like we did day 1, I did a video for day 1 and for day 2, and both of those were released on the 1st and on the 2nd. On the 3rd, we did day 3. Yesterday, we did day 4, and today, where is day 5? Today, we're going to be doing this one. So if you have your advent calendar, are you opening them up as we go? Or did you cheat and go ahead and open everything all at once? Pick up. Jen says opened all of them. Oh my God. And Charlotte said, again, I have to pop that one up. Jen says opened all of them. Yeah. Charlotte says as we go. Lisa says been opening but not done anything with them yet. And Infinity, Ms. Dina, is saying living vicariously through you. Well, that's fabulous. Thank you, guys. So from Miss Lisa, go get you some cardstock, honey. Let's get busy. Let's make something. I mean, it's only going to take, we're going to be on here probably about an hour. I am trying to keep these a little bit slow, a little bit shorter so I can get the other things that I want to get done for you guys. But I want you to go ahead and as you're going, make something. And if you are watching and you don't have the advent calendar, grab something out of your stash and make something and then share a picture of that over in our stream showcase over on Discord. Chris, could you type into the chat !Discord? So if you're not a member of our Discord server, you can go ahead and join that. There's no cost or anything. And it is one of the places where you can join in with our community and show off the stuff that you work on. By the way, if you post it in the part that says stream showcase, I'll be showing that off on Tuesday night. So it is always fun. So Lisa is doing spray flowers today. Opening a bit in advance to make my reveal day for every day. Why do you think I'm doing live? I want to do it on the day of instead of trying to get everything done ahead of time. Although there are going to probably be some that I have to do like that. But I want to do these live with you guys because live streams are super fun. Okay, here we have day 5. And Ruth just put another couple of pics in and clip it. They were taken with good timing. Oh my goodness. Okay, so when you look at on this year's box, when you look at the window, it'll show you what we have. So we're going to have something that makes flowers. Okay. Flowers are always good for springtime, right? And then I'm taking a little piece of paper off and we've got us a little die set. Okay. So I'm going to get this up and out of the way. And if I remember where I put them, I will grab my, okay, here we go. Hello, Miss Tina. Welcome in. And thank you so much for the comments. I love it when you guys comment on the videos after the fact. Thank you so much. Okay, this is a magnet. And I decided yesterday a little bit on how I'm going to actually be storing these. And of course, now I don't remember where I put my other ones. They're here somewhere. Let go. Thank you. So the sleeves that I'm using for these are actually CD sleeves. So they're just like the ones that I use for everything else. And I got them at, I got them from the checkout store I think there's an affiliate link down below. I think I've also got them attached on my YouTube store, which is one of the tasks that I have in my brain that I need to fix. But I realized that they're actually 5x5, and if I cut it a little bit short of 5, it'll fit in there perfect for those little bitty sleeves. So that's what I'm going to do. But I also want to keep as much of the magnet as I can. So I'm going to trim this side off first. And this is just so that I can have a place to store my magnets for later on. So I'm going to cut it down to about 4 7/8, and I believe that was the right one. What is Ilka's Instagram handle? I don't remember, but I know I follow her on Instagram. You guys have got such amazing things. I absolutely love getting to take a look at all the things that you create, and you guys inspire me. You definitely do. Okay, and it's a little bitty teeny weeny die set. They gave us a lot of little die sets. And this is really tiny. Oh my goodness. This is actually smaller than what I was thinking. So we have a little flower, and we have a stem, and we have another flower and another stem. And on each of the packages, it has the SKU number, which is going to be very helpful for me for when I am organizing things. And this is not one of the things for that. Where did I put the things last? There it is. Okay. Got my little bin. So this is what I mean. I'm going to be able to store them like this. This was yesterday's. I need to put some cardstock in this one, because otherwise I can't see it. I'll trim that one. Here's day 1. That's day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5. And then the cards that go with, and then the other card that I made last week that I didn't post a lot of things on. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I still need to mail them out. So one of the things that I want to work on today is getting things mailed out for you guys who have won my cards. So that's number 1. Number 2, I need to work on giveaway stuff, because there's some of the things that I'm doing for the giveaways that I don't actually have made yet. Like, some of you guys are winning a set of cards. And if you're going to win a set of cards, I might want to create them so I can mail them out. So it's not where I've forgotten anything. Everything is being taken care of, and I have contacted everybody who has. If you have won something in one of our spin the wheel things over the last couple of weeks, if you've won anything for the celebration giveaway so far, I have contacted the parties, the folks that are on the other end of it. If it is a product where you have, it's a physical product and you live outside of the United States, we may need to do something different. And I do know of at least one person, and I'm actually going to give something, I'm going to give something myself in place of it, because shipping is a bear. And that's the only reason we're not able to do the international shipping. That's just the way it is. I am so sorry about that. Okay, so these are now cleaned up, so I can put them up there. This one can go in a sleeve in a bit. Actually, it needs to go in a sleeve now, otherwise I'm going to forget and lose this little bit that's got the thing. But I also need to keep these out. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use one of these little trays that I just recently got from Glassboard Studios. I'm trying to look up where okay, I appreciate that, honey, and thank you so much. I'm actually looking into that a little more too. There's apparently a way that you can create the UPC codes. And this is going to be really cool. You're able to create UPC codes for you to add to labels, to add to all your stuff. And I believe you're able to use your phone to scan it. So, I mean, I think you could probably do that with QR codes as well, but I'm looking into that, but I didn't have time yesterday to finish looking into that, because we did have 2 live streams yesterday, because we got together with Miss Elizabeth. And by the time I got done, I was tired, and it's like, okay, I took a couple of pictures, and then I played a couple of rounds of Fortnite, and then it was time to eat. So this little tray here, kitty. This little tray here from Glassboard Studios is perfect size for you to just put little dies and stuff in, and it's perfect size for holding your stamp pads. But it's also magnetic, so it'll hold on to the dies so you don't lose them. Someone yesterday had posted on one of the videos I've slept since then, so I don't remember which one, but it posted something about if I had a little, it was probably the one where I lost the friggin' wand for our magician's hat. And it's true. If I put it in a tray, I shouldn't lose it, right? But yeah, squirrel, number one, I sometimes forget to put it in there. And number two, sometimes even after I do that, I still lose things. So it is what it is. Oh, Chris wants to play Fortnite. Okay, cool. That'll be fun. Yes. Let me put this in here, and then that can get up and out of the way. So we're going to make us some flowers, and I'm kind of thinking, I've got a couple of thoughts in mind. Okay. So number one, I'm thinking I can use some of my pre-done panels or pattern paper or anything like that, but I have no idea what colors I want to use. So I'm going to continue what we did yesterday. I'm going to take out, and I actually got prepped ahead of time for this, believe it or not. I'm going to use my DIY color deck from Spellbinders. Now, what I mean by I got a little bit ahead of time prepped is I shuffled these. These are big cards. If you're used to doing shuffling with like regular playing cards, they are a bit bigger. Did you mail out before this live? If so, I didn't get one. And I did send out an email this morning around 9 o'clock. So there was an email. So I'm going to check on that from you, Miss Lisa. So I'm just like regular playing cards. I am shuffling these again. Chat with Sassy. Hey, Elizabeth. How are you doing, honey? Welcome in, and thank you so much for the sub over on Twitch. She just resubbed with her Prime. Amazon Prime. Okay, Amazon owns Twitch. Okay? So Twitch is another streaming platform, but yeah, Amazon owns Twitch, and because of that, you can use your Amazon Prime subscription and connect it with your Twitch account, and you can use a free Amazon Prime subscription to someone's YouTube channel every single month. You get to pick who you want to do it. It doesn't have to be the same one every time, but Elizabeth used that on mine, and I thank you so much, honey. I appreciate it so much. So yeah, these are a little bit big for shuffling, but yeah, I've been shuffling them, and I'm making sure to put the pretty side. What's that? Oh, this is... I'm putting the pretty side. You cannot find your stocking top. Oh, gosh. I'm making sure to put the part that does not have the design on it on the top. Okay. So now I can pick one, and I'll leave that over there. Should I pick the one on top, or should I pick one from inside? You guys tell me. Tell me what you want me to do. Elizabeth is going to say she wants me to pick green because it's green. Hey, Alyssa, welcome in. And I'm thinking that this is probably going to be something I'll be able to do. Tara says, how do you do that with Amazon Prime? So you go onto your Amazon Prime account, and when you click on your icon up in the left-hand corner, if I remember right, you should be able to click something that says to attach it to your Twitch or to link your Twitch account. Once you have it linked, you'll be able to use it inside. So yeah. So you want me to pick something from in the middle. Okay. Anybody have a preference besides Elizabeth, who's going to say green? And it's free money. So if you are using Twitch at all, it is free money. So give it to your favorite content creator. I think, if I remember right, Ms. Elizabeth also has subs over there. So you'll be able to subscribe to her channel. And usually subscriptions aren't too terribly much, so you can always pick whichever you want. Okay, I'm going to go with this one. It is green. Why fit in when you were born to stand out? I have no idea what it's going to be. So, and now of course, my cards are starting to get a little bit warped because I am breaking them in a little bit by doing that shuffling. Just like when you have brand new playing cards, right? Irma, it's too late, Irma, too late. We just did green. Gonna put these back in, and we're gonna see if I can do this. Okay. Yeah, it is a fun quote. It is a fun quote. So let's see what it says. We have us. So if you're looking for design, you can also use these as design ideas. Okay, we've got 3 elements here. We've got 2 in the center. So that's kind of a cool idea for just the layout. But we're going more for color because that's what the color deck is. So we pick out some of the colors from this. So green, I think, is going to go good for the leaves and stems. And it looks like we're going to be going with, I kind of probably need to use some browns in there too. But I'm thinking pink flowers. Irma, love you. Don't cry. Don't cry, honey. We love you. And Chris says, "Aw, giraffes, I love it." I know. I don't have a giraffe stamp, believe it or not. I know there is a Simon Hurley stamp. I did not get that set, but okay. The other thing I want to try to do is use things up that are in this stash of, I need to work through my panels. I have to work through my panels. So we've got flowers. We've got some colors here to look at. I do not have any of this stuff actually arranged in any kind of order anymore. I did have them RGB, and then I started searching through stuff, and then they're not anymore. We could, okay, speaking of giraffes, I do have this from some playing that I did with my my gel press a year ago, and I don't remember what stencil it was, and I think I still have it, that I used for the print on the background. So this is kind of cool. Neither one go with the color scheme though. Other than the gold that's on there kind of looks like the brown. I don't think I have another one of any colors. Let me look and see what I have in here. I need green and I need pink. The first thing that stands out for pink is this because it's so big, and that's because it's so big. So I could go. Hey, Tamara. Yeah, I do like the print. It is kind of cool, which is one reason why these did not get chucked. Okay. I need pink things. Pink, pink, pink is what I need. And I have some things in here that just need to become cards. They're almost done, and I just have not gotten around to doing it. Okay, let's start at the front. The front, of course, is the most recent things. So here is some green. And here is some green. Actually, that is making me think of that color. Which now is making me think I need to make some more papers things. Yeah. Of course, I also have some where we did some foil, like what, a week or so ago, where it was just the foil. Like this was a Gina K thing. And this one was a Scrappy Tales thing. Stencils. And of course, this goes with everything. And that pink does kind of match. It does have a little bit yellow, but that doesn't mean we can't use it, right? I can always use, I'm thinking now maybe one of these or both of these as a background. I told you I want to use this stuff up. That was still pretty. Some things are just pretty. You like the snowflakes? I know. Those are, and here's another panel that is snowflakes. So when I did that one, I could not find these two. I had done a couple of them that were with the paste on there, so I can foil them. So I'm going to keep those. I need to keep those out. Oh, and this is another one where I was just playing, but there's no blue. That's not a color that matches. I'm thinking I may need to just do the rest with inks, but at least I will have used up one or two. Ooh, maybe this. Is this a good color? Nope. Doesn't match. It's a green, but it does not quite match. Alrighty. But this one I think is close enough, and I could use that for the leaves. Okay, so it looks like Terry Cooper is over on Twitch side playing Tangia. So be sure to go over there and pop in !join to go into the dungeon with her and Jen. I could use that one. Looking at the ones that match in color. I think most of these up at this end are going to be green. Let's see if I can find my pinks. Because as I'm flipping through, I am finding things, which is good. Finding things that match. I think what I did at one point was I started moving the colors. Instead of having everything in the color order, I moved out all the Halloween stuff and then still lost some of it. But it is what it is. So there's some yellows. And I did have all of this in RGB. Okay, I think I'm getting into some of the pinks. Okay, we're not doing that. That one's a fun one, but we're not doing that. Okay, so this is a panel that the colors match well enough that I think I'm going to cut my flowers out of it. And that means I will be actually using up some of the stuff. And yes, the excess will go into my scraps, but that is totally fine too. So it's kind of like what Elizabeth does when she does her pattern paper Mondays, except I'm trying to use up at this point, because I need to do that too, but I'm trying to, at this point, use up the stuff that is in my stash of panels that I made that I never got around to doing anything with. Okay, so we're going to use our little scout here, our little Simon Hurley scout. And for this one, because this was on paper, you can see how thin that is. And it's actually where I had printed something on the other side. I don't even know what that was. Anyway, I had printed on one side and then I did a gel print on the front. And this feels like some really thin paper too. I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down to a piece of cardstock to make it thicker. And I'm going to use a piece of double stick paper. I've got some old stuff from Stick It that I don't even know if the company is around anymore, but I've also got a bunch of stuff from scrapbook.com. But what do I say? We need to use what we have in our stash. So I'm going to use some of the Stick It. And I got the Stick It back when Jennifer McGuire was promoting it. Because we love Jennifer McGuire, right? Okay, how does that, there we go. And this one had it where it was kind of split in 3 areas. So I'm going to go ahead and pop that one down. And just trim off the excess. And thank you so much, Chris. Chris says to be sure to smash the like. I know that is the thing that we always forget. All of us do it. I try not to anymore. I mean, I'll go into one of my buddies' live streams or videos and I want to make sure to hit that like button. But sometimes I'm just so involved in what's happening on the screen that I forget to. So I totally get it if you forget to, but try to remember before you leave to go ahead and smash that like so that YouTube knows that you like this video and want to come and hang out more and all the things. Okay, there's a little bit there. Let me trim that off. I don't know why I'm worrying about this stuff because I'm not going to use the whole page. This is just going to be for like stems. Hey, Carmen. Welcome, welcome. And Christine Peterson says, what is the little die cutting machine you are using? You're going to love this. This is also from Spellbinders, but it's also from Simon Hurley. This is the Simon Hurley Spellbinders. There we go. Spellbinders Simon Hurley Special Edition Scout. So it opens up like that. It works the same way that my bigger machine does, my Platinum 6. It does not have a handle on the top because it's so easy to pick up. But I've got my regular, if you've got the regular platforms, this is just like the universal plate system with the Platinum 6, where you've got the platform base and the platform top. And it comes with your cutting plates and all the different things, the same plates that you would get with the Platinum 6, okay? But I, of course, use the Magic Mat. So there are Magic Mats made by scrapbook.com that fit this thing perfectly. And we're going to use this today. There's also Uh-oh, 8-Ball. Is Ronan hiding? Yes. Is Ronan hiding from the craftosphere is what Terry Cooper asked the 8-Ball and says, yes, because Debbie says so. Well, it's not because I said so, but it is, I don't know. I haven't seen him yet this morning. So this is what we're going to use for doing our Ronan! He must have heard. He must have heard you talking about him. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take the release paper off the other side so I can put my paper on there. And this is just so that it's going to be easy for me. He poofed in. All hail the craftosphere. Okay. Oh, love you guys. Okay, I need to check something real quick. That was funny, though. That was funny. Okay, on Twitch, there are ads, by the way. I'm not doing an ad right now on the YouTube side, but I want to see something. Come on, computer. Take me to what I want to see. Okay, so I wanted to see whether or not there was a... Okay, what? I didn't mean to do that. Okay, on Twitch, there's something new. I'm sorry, on YouTube, there should be a button there that says shop. It should be there. I just looked. And it will bring up, because I added it today. So you've got your thumbs up and thumbs down. There's the share button. There is the shop button. And if you click on that, it has got now things where it's kidnapped by the craftosphere. I put some of them in the shop. So if you're interested in getting a sticker or a t-shirt or whatever, you can do that. Also, even if it's not listed there, Ronan, you can click on the view and go to the shop to see the other things that you can get with that thing on there. So I do apologize that I don't think everything is lined up the way that I thought it was, but you know what? It's still cute. And I still have to make my own stickers and stuff. These are going to be printed by an actual place and shipped to you instead of me trying to make them here. So that means they're probably going to be a little bit more perfect than what you'd get from me. But yeah, I do need to make some stickers though. That's one of the things that's on my to-do list that I have not done yet. Okay, this is the end where I can get the adhesive off. And yes, you guys reminded me by saying something about the craftosphere. So I'm taking the release paper off. So now this is basically a sticker. But I don't want it to be a sticker. I want this to be attached to it so I can die cut it. So we're going to put that on there. And now I've just made my piece of paper into a piece of cardstock. And when you get the card, if you decide to touch the flowers and things or touch this part, it does feel like paint. It does not feel smooth like our inks do. It feels like paint. It does have a little bit of a texture because this was actually done with acrylic paints. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and do our first cut. I know, I took forever, right? I took friggin' forever to do this. I don't really know why Ronan is saying wild. All of our to-do lists Ilka says, all of our to-do lists are way long and we haven't had enough time for everything. Yeah. While I was in, I need this one and this one. Yes. While I was in Ohio, while we were in Ohio, I did some, I was keeping a notebook to make sure I got all my things on track. I was trying to make sure I got done some things, although not a lot of things. And that was great. And now when I'm trying to work on them again, it's like I was doing consolidation of lists today. And it's like, and realized I had not posted pictures of that pretty glittery card that we did right before I went out of town. So I just scheduled those. So one of them, I think, just went live at one of the pictures.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Nerdy!
I love you. Now back to our show.
But one of the pictures got posted at 12:30. I should have anyway. I'm assuming it did on Instagram. So though, if you see any of my photos, I would love for you guys to be sure to like all of those. Okay, let's go. Get out of there. One of the problems with doing it this way, when you use a double-sided tape, is sometimes it doesn't want to cut through all the way, and sometimes it does. So there we go. There's that one. And I've got this little bit here that doesn't want to do. So yes, I am pulling out a craft knife. Mary, hide your eyes if you were here. I did order a new one that hopefully is going to be better, but I'm still waiting for whatchamacallit, for Altenew to mail out my stuff. I mean, I'm not sad about it. I understand it has been a week, but I do understand that it would have been very, very busy because of Black Friday for all the companies to be able to get all of their stuff out. So them running a little late, I completely get. Okay, so we're going to do another one because why not? And then the little machine's just so adorable. I always have it up on my desk, but most of the times I don't even think about it. I really don't. I made it a point to bring it out today because someone had asked about the machine and the magic mats. The magic mat works perfect with this. I also have the magnetic magic mat. So those work just the same. It's just like if you had it with your Platinum 6 or other die cutting machine. It works the same way with the Platinum 6 because scrapbook.com was fabulous. Well, Jen, hush. I'm assuming they haven't sent it out yet because Shops shows that it hasn't been sent yet. So that's my assumption. So I don't know. Most of the time I get things pretty quick, but I also have noticed that sometimes I will have something coming from Ranger and I will never see that it's actually going to be sent, and then it'll show up at my door because I'm expecting some stuff from Ranger too. But right now it doesn't show that anything has gone out yet. But I did get a confirmation from the Ranger folks that was adding some things to my order as part of the whole thing that I'm doing with them. I do get some free things from Ranger since I just recently joined their design team. And if you didn't see it, I had a new video go up on their channel on the 28th using Simon Hurley treescapes. You don't go by shop tracking. I have and I haven't. It's like I just started getting some stuff using that. I mean, I don't log in with them. And it's a lot of it's frustrating. I get what they're doing, but it's kind of where they're trying to combine everything into the shop experience. And that, I think that also means, though, that if you go back into the shop when you bought something, say using someone's affiliate link, and you want to support them, but then you get the next thing from shop, it's not going to go to the person's affiliate link. At least I don't think it is. It's basically where they're trying to bypass it. And I get it, but it's like they're just trying to take another way that you won't be supporting your favorite creators. And I want to support my buddies and all the things. Okay. So we've got enough for 3 sets of flowers, and I think we pretty much used up all of this. Although this could probably be a kind of a cool background by itself over white. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. Plus, you could use it as stencil. I may use it just like that at some point. I think that's kind of cool. Oh, I just had an idea. Why is Ronan lurking? Actually, I don't know if he's in the chat over there because I didn't go into the chat on there, which means if I will go in there and then let him come in if he wants to come and say hi. If he tried to go into the Discord chat, y'all won't hear him unless I'm in the thing. And I didn't even think about doing that. He may also be trying to be super nice to us because I have said that I want to try to keep the streams short. Okay, so we're going to do the flowers next. So we got those two. So we're going to do the flowers, and I'm thinking, I'm not sure the color for the inside. Maybe I'll just do it I don't know. I have not decided on that. Let's trim this down. See, one thing about this little piece, you do have to trim your cardstock small enough to fit. The Platinum 6 that I usually use fits the 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 perfect, but this won't. This you have to trim them down smaller. So the panel, it's like let's see, my magic mat comes to 3.5 inches. So you need to make sure. I know that's my thought went for both of those, but I kind of like it with the white behind it. So I'm probably going to use it as part of a card. La 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 la. And all the magnets are very strong, so it's a little difficult for me to pick things up. And you notice that the word of the day has not gone by yet, honey. So you notice that I'm not going just because I've got kind of a big block in the center and then I've got white and I've got different colors. I'm kind of going over the edge so you get kind of a variegated color on there. And I don't really care if I decide that I want something to be, let's make this one almost white. If I decide I want one of the colors that I want them to be darker or a different color on there, I can always add ink. And you can do that when you're using your pattern paper also. I just realized it was like 12:15 and Elizabeth came in, which means she was awake. And I am not going to be doing any kind of negative Nelly things for Elizabeth and her sleeping late, because I also discovered that her husband works nights. And why did I not know this? I probably did and forgot. But her husband works nights. So in order for her to spend any time with her honey, she kind of has to sleep late and she kind of has to stay up late. So y'all are just kind of lucky that you actually get any Elizabeth time, because her honey works late. You know, her honey works at night. Anyway, yeah. So here is a piece of one of our flowers. And here's the other one. And I'm going to look at the packaging again, but I think... Actually,
Debbie,
I think this...
we had withdrawals from you being gone. We made your chat go crazy. We also went through Ronan withdrawals, so just hear he say hi or something would be nice.
I'm in the chat now. If he's here, he can always pop in and say hi. So I think it goes like this, but I'm not 100% sure, so I will be taking a look. And then we've got a couple more pieces. I'm going to cut out some more flowers because we've got enough for 3 sets. We've got enough stems for 3 sets. But yeah, I love hearing Ronan's voice. But isn't this little machine just so cute? Don't want that one like that. I want to do this. Keep rearranging how I want it to go on the color. He may have come in and said hi and then left, and that's fine. Ronan is always in high demand. We love the Ronan voice. And I did say at one point I was going to do his... Let me see if it'll work on here because I don't know. Pending. Who? I don't know who you are. I want to find my Ronan thing. And let me see where it goes when the audio goes. I think it's going to come through fine. But let's see if I'm able to play our Pixie Dragons Thanksgiving message. Okay.
Or being thankful.
Okay, we're going to try it again because I think I got it fixed so it'll come through. I think. Maybe, sort of. So you guys will have to tell me if you hear him.
Thanksgiving. Hello? Is this thing on? Ronan said I had to send you a message. Something about a turkey twerking. Or being thankful. Or something. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay, so I'm going to listen because somebody said that they couldn't hear, but that could have been where it was a little bit ago. Okay, so Jen said now, yes, she can. I'm going to play one more time. One more time.
Hello? Is this thing on? Ronan said I had to send you a message. Something about a turkey twerking or being thankful or something. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving.
So I got that on the 27th from Mr. Ronan. Pixie Dragon, I think, stole his phone. And I think I might at some point I'm keeping that. I am not deleting that. And I think I may decide at some point to make it into something for us to use for next year for Thanksgiving. All hail the twerking turkey. I have to put that up on the screen so people watching the replay know that it didn't just come out of my mouth. It was because Chris said it. Yes. I think that is just so fun. I'm sorry. I love Ronan to death. He is such a hoot and such a good sport and all the things. And yeah, he is so fun. Okay. Yes, we love Caddy. Yes, we do. And I also love not having silence in the background and not having to completely fill all of the space. So I'm going to put a little bit of music on and hopefully it won't be too loud. You guys will have to tell me if it's too loud. I want it to be background. I have Ronan says, I have since added two-factor authentication to my phone because you know what? It looks like the Pixie Dragon stole his phone, even though he did say, Ronan, that you told him to contact me. I don't know if that's true or not, but you know. And they have been asking for you, by the way, honey, if you weren't in here. I think you were. I think you were just hiding. Why did I put all my flowers over there? They need to go in here. All the flowers go in here. I think I've got 3 sets. Yeah, I should have 3 sets. Welcome in, Miss Jennifer. Welcome in, everybody that I haven't said. Still booting up, but you're here. Okay, that makes sense, honey. No worries. Yeah, I had some issues with my like laptop. Yeah, like when I was trying to yeah. While I was on vacation, I wanted to play Fortnite because you know what? It was the end of the season and that meant that the new season was coming out. I wanted to get in those last couple of rounds so I could try to. They give you things to use in the game, and yeah, I wanted all my awards, even if it wasn't things I was interested in, like Homer Simpson, all in green, where he was basically radioactive because he fell into the vat when he kind of blew up the power plant. Yeah, if you've ever watched The Simpsons, you kind of know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that was one of the skins, and that was like the last one. It's like, okay, I have to at least win it, even if I never use it. Okay, Krampus is saying that I've been bad. I am sorry, Krampus. Please don't throw me into a sack. Okay, so now we've got 2 panels like that. I do think I'm going to use this one for another card because I love that way that one looked. This one, not so much. The battle bus is back. I used it yesterday. I don't think I finished the quests to repair it, but the battle bus is bad. I did think it was really fun to surf into the island. That was really cool. Okay. All right, so here we still have our inspiration. I think I'm going to go ahead and start putting together some of my flowers and things. And before I do that, let me look again at the box just to make sure how it says the bigger flowers go. And we are on day 5. Yes. Okay, so I was right. We've got the part that's got the little eyelet. Let me show y'all. The one that's got the little dots, the little eyelet part actually goes on behind the bigger piece. And that is kind of to be, I think, the other layer. So we've got this one that's got the little eyelets. And this goes behind this piece. But I do have a little bit of variation of color so I can swap them up so that we have a little bit more contrast between them. Now I could do this one with this one and it would be very matchy-matchy. I don't think I'm going to do that. Instead, let's do... I can do that one with that one. And then I'm going to swap those. There we go. And then if I don't like the way the color looks, I can still add some ink. That's not a big deal. Okay, this I was actually, where's my thing? I made a mess yesterday because I put, when you put your glue back in your thing wrong, you wind up making a big mess because it's at an angle where it doesn't actually stop the glue from coming out and all the glue goes there. So I kind of had this sitting upside down for a while, so the nozzle kind of, I can tell that it got a little bit clogged. There we go. Because I didn't do things correctly. Okay, so we want to make sure that it's down low enough to see the other. And you can of course pop it up on a little bit of foam, but these are some really small pieces, so that's why I'm not choosing to do that. And then we've got the stem, and I'm going to put a little bit of glue behind the top part, because that's where the leaves come up around the base of the flower. Chat was sassy. Why are frogs so happy? Because they eat whatever bugs them. Thank you, Elizabeth. Okay, so now we're going to do a couple more of our flowers. What glue am I using? This is the Precision Glue Press, but I like to use my Barely Arts inside it. Danielle just redeemed another one too. How does a penguin build its house? It glues it together. So you can basically use whatever your favorite glue is inside the bottles, and you can get replacement bottles from, it's a Nuvo bottle. It's a Tonic Nuvo, I think. Yeah, I think it's a Tonic Nuvo bottle, and you can get replacement ones. And there's a lot of places that have got this now. Ruth says, question. Oh, we saw this one yesterday. She says, what did the buffalo say to his son when he dropped him off at school? Bye, son. Yeah, I saw that one yesterday. I don't remember.
You not using certain types of glue. It kind of makes me worried.
You don't like Barely Arts glue? It's Bear. Hi, Ronan. Everybody say hi to Ronan. We missed you.
How's everybody doing this morning?
Terry Cooper says, there's our Ronan. So Chris is saying, okay, definitely have to get some Barely Arts. I'm currently using Fabri-Tac and not a fan. Fabri-Tac is mostly, I think, for fabrics. I do have some and I haven't used it. And I think I got it at Creativation last year. It was kind of in a bundle of stuff that I haven't gotten around to actually trying out. But I think it's supposed to work really good for when you're doing fabric, like gluing some fabric to it, like ribbon and stuff like that. Because this won't actually hold ribbon as well or as fast, I don't think. I've also used... what was the other one? The other one I used to use was glitter glue, art glitter glue. I was using that all the time. And I decided because so many people were raving about this one, I figured I would go ahead and give it a try. And it has worked great. I mean, it's in my mind, they're both pretty much equal, but I do know that the art glitter glue does not react as well to cold weather. So if you have cold weather, you can't get it. They will not ship it because it'll be, I think it'll turn into like a brick or something. This stuff doesn't get that one. Jen says, at Ruth, laughing. Ruth says
know,
you and
I'm
Nerdy
just
will
gonna
get a
say
kick.
it.
What?
Yeah, you've got some characters in your community. I'm just letting you know that
I know.
right now.
We have characters
Just in case you
like
don't know.
Pixie Dragon.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about. That is not what I'm talking about at all.
Okay. Would you like to elaborate on what you're talking about, Ronan?
Look, some of the, ooh boy, some of the people in some of these people, some of my captors will say, they silly, and I'm here for it. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree. They are silly.
Hi,
Of course,
Dubbers.
Hi, Ronan. Did you miss me, honey?
We missed you. We missed you. We all missed you. I missed you.
Well, this is
Stupid
my
lizard missed you.
give Caddy a big hug for me, but don't squish him.
I've tried to strangle him. It
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
So we've made.
It's kind of like Death Becomes Her. I've tried strangling, drowning, firing him out of a cannon. I used him as an arrow once. That didn't work. It just buried his head in the target.
I have to look at
It
this.
was terrible.
So Terry says that she made a special post in Ronan's honor in the stream showcase.
Oh God, I'm afraid.
Okay, does everybody want to see it? I have to pull up the right thing. Let me get to the right button.
Look, Jen, I don't agree that I'm a character. Well, yeah, I am. Yeah, that's fair. That's
It's
fair.
pink
I am a
though.
character.
Ronan, look at the screen. It's pink. Welcome to the
It's
crafty.
also balls, which I'm trying to remember. This is a PG-13 stream. You've been gone, and I've been on some pretty adult streams lately. So there's a couple. It looks absolutely beautiful.
It is pretty,
It
Terry.
does. It is very pretty.
Okay,
they
so
kinda
Jen
look like
said
gilded-
Ronan is the character, and then Chris says, "All hail the twerking turkey."
Exactly, the Torquay. All hail the Torquay.
Okay.
I noticed you didn't put the GIF of the Torquay that I sent you, which is probably
Wait,
reasonable.
what? Okay, I have
I
to
thought
look
I sent
again.
you. Did I
don't
not
think
send that?
I don't think he did, but I have to look.
Hold on. Let's double check
Nope,
here.
I didn't get not in the chat. No,
I thought I sent that to you.
nope.
We interrupt our program to
Nope.
bring you this important
What is
message.
this?
I love you.
I
Now
love
back
you.
to our show.
Thank you, Jen. Oh, I don't have the. Let me put my desk back
Here
on.
we go.
Here. Oh, we can
I'll
put
send-
that back.
Now I sent that.
Okay, I will go back and look now. It's small, but it's fun. I don't know if you guys can see. Let me zoom. He's making a mess of the gravy.
All hail
And
the
Chris
Torquay.
says we want some beef turkey.
Beef Torquay. Ain't no beef Torquay.
Instead of beef jerky, beef turkey.
Yeah. It's turkey twerky. It's better for you.
Where's the beef?
Look. It's easier to make it rain with gravy than it is to make it rain with money. So there you
That's
go.
true. That's true. That is
Hi,
very true.
Debbers.
Hi, Ronan. Have you tried out the new Fortnite yet? Have you played any?
I have not. I have been lost on Dune. And
He's trapped in the
Enshrouded
sand.
and-
He has been trapped inside the sand, and he can't move because he's trapped in the sand.
Well, that and Arc Raiders, which I'm really,
Oh,
really,
yeah.
really enjoying. But there's a small issue with Arc Raiders that I keep bringing up, and people keep laughing about it like I'm not serious about it, and I'm starting to get irritated. about to
What's
be
the
perfectly honest
issue?
with you. Okay, so in Arc Raiders, you get an assistant that goes while you're out possibly getting shot and blown up by giant robots. You have an assistant that is going in collecting scrap and stuff for you. His name is Scrappy. Scrappy's a chicken. And Scrappy, like other facets of the game, you have to collect certain things and it upgrades Scrappy.
Okay.
Well, the things that you have to collect for Scrappy are, first of all, the first thing to go from level, that's pretty. To go from level 1 to level 2, all you need is a dog collar. That's concerning in and of itself.
A dog
Let's be
collar
honest.
on a chicken.
Putting a collar on on a rooster, yes. Because not only is Scrappy a chicken, it's a rooster.
Uh-huh.
So, putting a dog collar on a rooster.
Okay.
Gonna let it go. Gonna let it go. Gonna let it go. That's the level them up the first time. Then the next time, you have to get like a cat bed and prickly pears and apricots. This is a post-apocalyptic game.
Okay.
This bird gets a cat bed, 3 comfy pillows, a dozen prickly pears, a dozen lemons, a dozen apricots, and like a half dozen olives. This bird is living better in the post-apocalypse than I am. I'm going out for produce for a damn bird that brings me random metal pieces or rubber pieces or plastic pieces. This bird is living better than I am. And I wouldn't be worried about it. I wouldn't be worried about it. I wouldn't have a problem with it. Wouldn't say anything about it if it weren't for the fact that everybody has to. This bird has a mountain, and I'm not joking, a mountain of comfy pillows somewhere, just squirreled away in a cave.
He said comfy
Like this
pillow.
is what we're paying the bird for like nuts and bolts and stuff. Nah, that's not fair. That bird living better in the apocalypse than we are. I need it. If you want Scrappy to work better, you have to give him a dozen apricots and a half dozen olives. Is this bird making apricot martinis? Like, what's going on?
Sounds like it to me.
We go get shot at by giant 3-story machines, and the bird's sitting back at home, like, chilling, just like, yes, I'll have another apricot martini, please. But what?
All because you put a collar on him.
See, that you're right, Devers. You're
That's the
absolutely
payment.
correct. That's the lesson to be learned.
Don't put a collar on something unless you
don't
want
put
to
a
spend a
collar-
lot
don't-
of money on them.
Exactly. Don't
You got to put a
don't
ring
put
on it.
collar on 'em. Don't put a collar on them. To hell with a ring. Don't put a collar on them, and you won't have to worry about going and possibly dying to keep them happy. Look. Hi, Terry. Welcome.
Hi, Terry. I love y'all. I do. This is fun.
Yeah, and I think you will understand this statement much better, possibly better than a lot of people in this chat. Scrappy is the brattiest of brats in gaming right now.
You must take after
Put a collar
Caddy.
on put a collar on Scrappy. Scrappy becomes an ultimate pillow princess, literally pillow princess, because you got to go get 3, and it actually the item you have to get literally says comfy pillow. It is the post-apocalypse. The world has been burned. Humans are living underground. This freaking bird wants 3, not 1, 3 comfy pillows. I'm supposed to go out and get this bird its equivalent of a damn Serta sleeper.
He wants a comfy chair.
I don't look. Look, if that bird don't watch what he's doing, he's gonna end up getting lemon pepper. To hell with a comfy pillow.
Well, I'm thinking comfy chair because of Monty Python.
Whatever.
You torture somebody with a comfy chair.
Exactly. This is not Castle Anthrax. I will lemon pepper baste his ass.
Okay, I need to. They're asking for word of the day. I gotta do this. Oh my god.
He will be Kentucky Crispy with lemon pepper. Keep playing with me.
Kentucky Fried Chicken. Where's my thing? Here's my thing. Hello, kitty. So somebody wants to know the word of the day. We're gonna do gratitude for Thanksgiving and for the Thanksgiving message we got from
maybe Scrappy can learn that word. Gratitude.
Gratitude. Yes. Word of the day is gonna be a gratitude. Okay. I'm sorry. It is funny.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It really is.
Scrappy needs to get together with Caddy, or not.
So here's the funny thing.
Okay.
Because
I've been laughing the whole time, so all of it's funny to me.
Scrappy is a pet. Technically, is a pet in the game, which is great.
People do tend to treat their pets better than their spouse. You know this, right?
Well, that's definitely happening with Scrappy, because normally in games like this, you get cosmetics for your character. You can get cosmetics for Scrappy. You can get different skins, so different color palettes for Scrappy, and you can buy different helmets or hats.
Chris says we need an order of bedazzled collars now.
I
think for the Ronin.
With the amount. Okay. See, I didn't say
that. I didn't say that. It was Chris. It was Chris. He said it.
But Chris, you're on your own. I'm not putting collars on any of these women. Or anybody.
No. I think he was talking about putting it on you. I think he was talking.
Hell no. Hell no.
I mean, Chris, you need to tell me for sure. I mean, we were talking about a bedazzled straitjacket, so I think he wants to order a
No. I wanted the airbrushed straitjacket. It's on back order. I don't know what to tell you, especially Christmas time. But I'm telling you right now, no. Collar on me, hell no.
Nerdy,
I have been glued to a chair. I have been stuck in a corner. I have been hung up by magnet mat, whatever, stuck to the damn ceiling with foam. No, I'm not putting a collar on. No.
Who said anything about you putting it on you? Jenna's now back in tears.
Look, that's it. I'm going to start biting. And it's going to get, look.
Chris says, I want the bedazzled straitjacket and a bedazzled collar to go with it.
That's fine. That's good for you, Chris. I support it. I will not shame you in your decisions. But I'm not. Ain't nobody putting a collar on me, especially a bedazzled collar. Absolutely not.
But Tara says bedazzled muzzle, and Jen says Velcro wall.
Ooh, where did the muzzle come from? Stars.
Elizabeth says Ronan doesn't want to strap on a bedazzled collar.
No, I do not. Sassy, I don't. And I'm not gonna. There will be no bedazzled collar. I don't know why somebody's talking about putting a bedazzled muzzle on somebody, because Lord Jesus.
Oh, Tara
I'm
says,
gonna start biting.
because
You
you were
right.
going to start biting.
You right. Good luck. I wish you the best of luck. May the odds ever be in your favor. Welcome to the Spellbinder games. May the odds ever be in your favor. The
Y'all can hear the
Spellbinder
wind
games.
from where I'm fanning my face. I'm too hot now.
The Spellbinder games. Cards on fire. Let's go. May the odds ever be in your favor.
Oh, Chris says, oh, wait, I missed the muzzle once. Chris didn't even see that. Now he
No,
knows.
ain't gonna be no, but no. No. I try to explain my experience here to other
that'd be
people, and they just don't get it. Apparently,
Well, my husband doesn't actually get why this is so amusing to me. I mean, he does know that I am very easily amused, which is why I married him. And I say that all the time. It's not something that he's just now learning about. I am very easily amused. But
fair.
he doesn't get it. It's like he heard the pixie dragon, and it's like, wait, that doesn't sound like what you said it sounded like. Because apparently when I tried to imitate you doing pixie dragon, I make his voice go up like an extra octave.
Well,
I don't mean to.
That does seem fair, because your voice is naturally
higher,
about another
yeah.
octave higher than me.
Yeah.
Jen, I understand I'm outnumbered, but I can run faster scared than you can angry.
I think you're right.
You can say whatever you want. Ooh, you're outnumbered. Ooh, I have adrenaline because I'm the one being chased. That's how rabbits get away from packs of dogs. There's a whole pack of dogs. That rabbit, the dogs are running for dinner. The rabbit's running for its life. They are not the same.
Exactly. Did you see the card that I made a couple of days ago with the rabbit?
Yes, I did. It was very pretty. It was very, very nice. I did see that.
I love that one. It is so cute.
I saw that one while I was lurking in chat. You made that one whilst I was over and with our mutual friend, my favorite, Small Town Dreams. And,
Yay! I love
yeah.
smalls.
I was ruining her stream and ruining her chances while she was playing competition Overwatch.
Oh no. Yeah, I suck at Overwatch, but I haven't played it in probably like 3 years. Probably since close to the time I ruined my laptop. Remember, I poured coffee on my laptop when I was in Texas because we were switching from Fortnite to Overwatch, and I don't know. I just hit it, and it hit the keyboard, and yeah, it killed it.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Well, what's fortunate is my mother-in-law loves me, and she got me another one. So yeah. I've had my laptop die twice while on vacation at Thanksgiving with her. And she has taken me to Best Buy, and yep.
It's just at this point, it's
loves
a
me.
Thanksgiving tradition.
Well, we did not get a new one this time. I did not need it. I did not screw anything up badly that way.
Good. We'll have to get you a big like turkey sticker to put on the back of the laptop screen.
I did get something new for the laptop when I found out that trying to just install Fortnite was going to be another 90 gigs or something, and I have like a half a terabyte drive total, and it was all full. I had to delete a lot of stuff. I moved a lot of stuff to OneDrive so that I wouldn't lose it. But Todd got me another SSD drive to go in it for Christmas. And it came in. Yeah, it came in yesterday. So I need to have the courage to actually open up the inside of my laptop. doing a computer like that is no big deal because I built a computer before, like back in the
Yeah.
90s.
Laptops are a little tricky.
Yeah, laptops are tricky, and used to you couldn't upgrade them at all, which is one reason why you always had to get a new one. But this is where I can put the new drive in, and it's a little bitty, it's a little chiclet drive, so it's going to fit fine. And we checked ahead of time to make sure that it actually had a slot for it, because you never know, right?
Yeah.
What do you think, guys?
I don't know. I think that's turning out
Ronan,
very
just
nice.
wait. Be scared, very, very scared.
I ain't gotta be scared. At this point, it's just PTSD. I'm just at a heightened state of emergency at all times around here.
Yeah, because you never know what we're going to do to you. We can't actually do
I'll
any.
be-
Okay,
I'll be
Anne's
honest
in.
with you.
Anne's here.
Now what? Brother, what a way to
Damn
run a
duck.
railroad. Now, as I was saying,
He is my favorite Looney Tunes character.
I love him. I do love him. And what's really funny with all of the Looney Tunes things is like all of that stuff was not really made for children. But we
It
didn't
wasn't.
know that. We didn't know.
It really wasn't.
Hi, Miss Anne. Say hello to Ronan. Ronan's in the house.
Hello, hey, Ann, how you doing? Yeah, the Looney Tunes really wasn't. But
Yeah.
that was most cartoons in the 80s.
That's true. Everything was,
Like-
we loved it as kids, but we just didn't, I did not have that kind of a brain at that point in time.
And we didn't have the
Yeah.
understanding of what certain
Yeah.
things were.
I love
Like,
that Ronan
nobody-
_1_ actual is permanently part
Like
of the craftosphere, but I still have to protect Ronan cause I don't want Caddy try to set my rear on fire.
exactly. Exactly. That's exactly
let's
right.
not catch Terry's butt on fire.
Like, dude, like, I think I was like 15 or 16, and we were sitting and we were studying, and we were reading Arabian Nights. And
Okay.
we're sitting there in class, and the question gets asked because obviously Persian culture got brought up, and they're like, okay, well, the reason that this is being done and reason it's happening this way in the book is because the Sultan is keeping a harem. And everybody
It's like, well, what's a harem?
exactly. So the definition of a harem gets described, and I was like, "Oh, you mean like the Smurfs?" And the entire class turned and looked at me and was like, "What?"
It's
They're
a
like,
reverse harem
"No."
because
It's
Smurfette.
exactly. They were like, "No, that's a bunch of men and one woman." I said, "Okay, so a woman can't have a harem?" And they all stopped. It was like, "This is not funny. We're not talking about that." I'm like, "Okay, fine.
Oh my God, that is
You can be mad
hilarious.
all you want, but Smurfette had
Jen
harem."
Jen says copy abuse.
I think Jen just spit her coffee out. I think that's what just
That's
happened.
what I think. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's what just happened.
Okay, Anna's
But
saying,
yeah.
I know, itching my fingers to join voice chat.
But I said, but here's the thing, and Nerdy and I have had this conversation a couple times, where because Nerdy's 10 years younger than me, so Nerdy never got to experience the joy and horror that is
Cartoons?
1980s children's cartoons. So of course, because YouTube is such a wonderful place,
You can see
I
all the things.
explained I explained to Nerdy, I'm like, look, you got to keep in mind, in the 1980s, actually from about the late 70s all the way through to about 91, 92 time frame, Hollywood and mass entertainment decided we're going to take all of the worst possible movies that we can come up that get made, and we're going to turn them Not only are we going to turn them into toys for kids to play with, we're going to turn them into cartoons for them to watch on Saturday. And Nerdy was like, it couldn't be that bad. They had a cartoon for Rambo. Explain that.
They did.
And Nerdy just went, they did what? Yes. All the Rambo movies, there was a Rambo cartoon, there was a Terminator cartoon, there was what was it? The big three for me were Rambo, RoboCop.
Yeah.
RoboCop was destroyed by critics. It was like, this is the most violent, highest body count movie up to date in Hollywood. Let's turn that into a children's cartoon. What? What?
What?
Okay, Mr. T had a cartoon, but Mr. T's cartoon, Mr. T was granted
from the A Team. We like Mr. T from the A Team.
There was some very prime time stuff from the A Team, but still, Mr. T's cartoon had a positive message and had positive reinforcement. You can say whatever you want. Mr. T was also on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, so yeah, that wasn't a bad cartoon. But there was like, I remember being asked the question in high school, name your favorite cartoon character, and the follow-up question was, do they carry a gun? And I was like, ooh,
G.I. Joe.
All of my favorite characters carried guns, like G.I. Joe, Transformers, GoBots, Yosemite Sam, and Elmer Fudd. Like, I was still in high school when Looney Tunes took Yosemite Sam's and guns away. Like, I was in high school when that happened.
I was out of school, so I didn't realize it happened. I didn't know until you just told me.
It was a big thing. It was like 96, 97 when all the Looney Tune shirts were real big.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warner Brothers made I
think that was about the time that Destiny was so into Eminem that I didn't know anything else that was actually out there in the world. She wanted to have his babies.
Eminem didn't hit for another couple years.
Okay.
She wanted to have Eminem's babies? Wow.
She said that what she wanted to do with her life, she wanted to become a hairdresser so she could do his hair. But yes, she wanted to have his baby. She named her first child, Nova Lee Jade, because Jade is his kid's name.
Haley Jade. Yes, Haley Jade.
So she named her first child with part of Eminem's name. Eminem's child's name.
Part of it. Yeah. Yeah, but have you seen her?
Look, no, I don't know who any of these people are anymore, other than they are.
Haley Jade is a little bit just shy of half my age. That's a very beautiful young lady. That is a very beautiful young lady. Like, I look at Eminem and I'm like, I don't know how you had anything to do with her coming into the world. But if that's what she looked like, I understand why you had such problems with Kim. Because Kim probably had them looks of like, hey, yeah, we get it. Y'all are having a rough life. That's fine. But yeah, we get why you don't want to lose her.
But yeah, Destiny wanted to have Eminem's baby.
They also took Porky's. Yeah, Porky's. Look,
I remember Porky's.
Man, you want to talk about a show that should not be allowed to entertain children? Lord Jesus.
Yeah.
But I mean, there was just, and Nerdy and I had that conversation, and it was probably about 30, 40 minutes of me just going through YouTube and being like, look, they made a cartoon out of this. But I mean, I remember them making remember the Ghostbusters cartoon?
Yep.
Yeah. Voltron was another one. Voltron was like one of the first big animes to make it across the pond into the U.S. Let's see, Voltron, Ronin Warriors,
Ronan.
all those Saban cartoons. But yeah, Voltron, Ronin Warriors, Thundercats.
Thundercats. Yeah.
Like the fact that you could go back and look at the original Thundercat. So when animes come over, they obviously have to translate all the audio that went along with the cartoon. So what ends up happening is you end up with a subtitled and dubbed, which means they overdubbed the audio. Whereas if you go back and you look at the sub versions, completely different conversations. Completely different conversations.
Dina says, I grew up watching all the classic horror films, so the cartoons really didn't matter. Yeah. My mom was a Stephen King fan, so I loved watching Stephen King stuff. And of course, in the 80s was when all of those horror movies basically started up.
Yeah.
Because I'm older
Pet
than a lot of you guys.
Sleepwalkers.
Now, Pet Cemetery was one that I only watched it once, and I could not watch it again because just the cannibalism part bothered me. I still can't watch it. The rest of his stuff I love, but that one, no. The Stand was awesome. I read most of the books before they ever came out on.
And none of the movies
video.
are ever as bad as.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the era where Stephen King was writing between the lines. So yeah, Stephen King was kind of whacked as far as some of his writing was concerned.
Well, when I was in high school, I did a paper on him. They wanted us to do something on a contemporary writer, and I thought, oh, he is. I think I got a D on it because apparently they didn't think of it as being a contemporary writer. But anyhow, I learned a lot about him.
Considered it.
His goals in all of his writing was he wanted to horrify you, terrify you, or at least gross you out. And the way that most of his stories started off was the words, "What if?" It's just that's it. That's what I learned the most out from him. It's like, oh my God. And I not only read all of the Stephen King stuff, I read all of the Richard Bachman stuff.
Kuntz.
And Richard Bachman, who is Stephen King, before I found out that he was Stephen King.
Yeah.
He decided to publish some things with a different name to see how they do.
Yeah. What really? Okay. So, and to have him turn around and in the 90s write a completely new series that ties in all of his previous books as being mythological lore in them. Very well done.
I loved it. I absolutely loved it. All of those books. I mean, at one point when I was a massage therapist and not having to go to work as much, I read through all of the stuff that I had, including the Gunslinger series, the Dark Tower. Oh my God.
Yes.
It was, and I just was amazed that everything was so connected. Everything's connected. Exactly. Oh my God. It's fabulous. Absolutely fabulous.
So there's a fan theory. There's a fan theory that absolutely horrifies me. The reason that the Tower series that he wrote, the theory is the Tower series that he wrote is actually everything that existed in separate realms or planes of existence. Pennywise had gone and traveled to all of these places, quote unquote, killed, actually swallowed all of these people in places into a pocket dimension so that the Tower series and the Gunslinger series actually take place in a pocket dimension inside a pocket dimension of fear inside of Pennywise. The people actually float when we all
Pennywise float down here. Yes.
And the way that has been shown, that's actually their bodies being imprisoned in the pocket dimension of fear created by Pennywise.
Oh,
so that was a really but yeah, Stephen King Steven, you can tell the difference between his writing before and after he got sober. Like there's a solid black line where it's like, okay, this is when
I need
he
to look
stopped.
into that because I don't know when, or I don't know that part. It's been a while since I've actually gotten into his stuff. I love his stuff, but I haven't had a chance to. I don't read much anymore. I'm bad.
So
but I know that
the
he was basically run down at one point. He was hit by a van at one point while he was out jogging, and that got into
In
his
89.
books too. Yeah, that got
In
into
89.
his books too.
Well, see, that's the thing. That's him getting hit by that van was the beginning of his sobriety.
Ah,
Because they're not going to let you sniff the white powder when you're being treated in a hospital. They don't you don't get to take cocaine breaks when you're being treated in the hospital. That's not a thing that happens. So, yes, that was the beginning of his sobriety in 89. Yes. See, Terry.
yeah, I do love Terry.
very
I do love
much.
Tim Curry. I absolutely do, but it looks completely different than what he does now. You know, the new one is scarier.
Yes.
The newer Pennywise is scarier. Of course, I will always remember Pennywise as being a giant spider because I read the books.
Very well. Yes. So Tim Curry is a very interesting person.
He's hilarious.
He is a litmus test, if you will.
I believe that I can go
between
with.
between the type of person that certain people and certain individuals are. If your first experience with Tim Curry that you'll always remember is Pennywise, that's amazing. If it's as the Cardinal Richelieu from the Disney Three Musketeers, again with a bunch of people that should not be entertaining children.
My first was
Tiger
actually
blood
when he
in
was
the Musketeers.
when he was the devil guy in Legend. When he was
Yes.
Darkness, that was
He
my
played the
first.
Darkness.
My second is what I
How
know
do you
him
do,
most for.
I? See you,
See, you met my faithful handyman. I know I've seen that so many times. I have it on DVD. We haven't watched it in a while. One year I dressed the time warp again. My youngest stepdaughter, when she was 12, she dressed up one year as Magenta. I'm sorry, no, as Columbia.
Columbia.
Yes,
I hope she's
with
not
with
running
the little
around like
shorts.
Magenta.
With the little shorts and the little hat and tap dance, the whole thing. Because my husband loved that movie. That was Bob.
Yes.
And we would let the kids watch it with us and cover their eyes over the bad parts. So they knew the whole thing.
So y'all just fast forward through touch me.
No,
and
we
went-
covered their eyes during that. They wouldn't get to see it, but they could hear the song. And one of the Halloween parties that me and Todd went to, I dressed him up as Frankenfurter. Yes, I know.
Hold on.
It was
Hold
not my
on.
decision. It was Bob's decision because he loved it.
How old were these kids?
Adrian, I think, was probably 10.
They should They should not know the lyrics to those songs. Not at 10.
Well, to be honest, we were the ones that were actually the strict ones. Their mother let them do everything. They were drinking, going to rated R movies and all the things over there. And we would try to stop them. And of course, that's why Adrian moved out of my house. She didn't like me anymore because I wouldn't let her do all the things.
I mean, I understand that. And, look.
Hey, and I'm from Alabama. I had never heard of Rocky Horror Picture Show until we moved to Florida.
Because it was banned in the state. There's men running around in lingerie. Hell no, we ain't putting this on in movie theaters.
You might be right. Oh my God. Yeah, one year for Halloween, me and Todd dressed up as Magenta, and I dressed him up as Rocky Horror. He was wearing my fishnet. He was wearing my stuff.
Him up as Rocky.
No, not as Rocky, as Frank. He was Frank.
as
Inclu-
Dr.
and-
Frankenfurter.
Yes, in the bustier and the fishnets and the heels.
And this was
He
in
was
Alabama?
wearing. No, that was here. This is me and Todd. The Todd dressed up. This was the
Okay,
Todd.
that's
No,
fine.
my first
See,
husband did not do
we're
that.
good.
But yeah,
Lord Jesus.
he was thinking we did that around the kids. No.
No, I was thinking you did that in Alabama. I don't care about being
No,
around the kids.
They might have been able to do that. I don't know if I still have a picture of that. Here's the problem with that whole thing is I had a camera and I apparently put it down at some point while I was drinking and somebody took it and I never got it back. But I did come across a picture somewhere at some point of Todd with the makeup and stuff. Yeah.
That's fine.
But
As
that
long
was
as you don't
like
do that shit
I think that
Alabama.
was like in
You can't do that
07.
in Alabama.
It was probably like in 07 or 08. It's been a little bit.
Alabama 07? Yeah, then you couldn't have been doing it. Well,
No, here in
it would've
07.
been
I
better-
moved out of Alabama
there in
in
07.
91. I moved out of there in 91. First time I saw Rocky Horror Picture Show was for my birthday in 91, right after we had moved here. And
Yeah,
I
the
thought it
early
was hilarious.
90s, late 80s, early 90s, Dr.
Mm-hmm.
Frankenfurter in Alabama, you better be
Yeah.
able to run in heels. That's all I'm saying.
So
What the
Chris
hell
and
do you
Terry
mean
Cooper
Susan
both want
Sarandon is
pictures.
here with her rich
Oh,
ass?
Jen says fishnets for Ronan. Okay,
I'm going to
by
say
the way,
this.
guys, I am done with my cards.
I am going to say this. I'm going to say this one time, and I'm going to say it on the internet, on Beyonce's internet, for posterity, Jen. And I'm speaking directly to you right now. The whole comment about fishnets for Roning, never again. Do you understand me?
Never again.
Never
You've
again.
done it before. Nerdy, do you have pictures?
No, Nerdy does not have. No, that was pre-Nerdy. That was pre-Nerdy.
Okay, so there was a
Terry
comment
Terry
that was-
Cooper just spit, Terry Cooper just spit out her sweet tea. I'm sorry, Terry.
and apparently there's some of these ladies, oh my goodness.
I may or may not allegedly have spent a Halloween
Halloween, guys. It's a Halloween thing. You have to remember.
Halloween
Yes.
dressed up as riffraff.
Oh my god.
That
That's
may
fun.
or may not have had. God damn, Chris, sorry.
Okay, I'm going to push a button so that we can do a giveaway.
Terry Cooper, you stop it.
Okay, Terry says I got a mental. Oh, this is wrong. I didn't reset it from last night. Sorry, guys. I got to reset it and we got to start again. So do not. Where's my thing?
It's astounding. Time
is fleeting. Madness takes its toll. But listen closely. Not for very much longer.
For very much longer. I've
I
got to
must too.
keep control.
Yeah, of course. I always think of all the things they're supposed to yell out.
Yeah.
That's where my mind goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Reset the drawing. We're gonna start it again. So everybody get into it.
Stop joining. We gotta reset it. What are you doing?
I just reset it. Go ahead. Now you can join.
I know,
Join.
but like everybody rejoin. Join.
And yes, I will give out both cards. I will give them both away.
Oh man.
Because we'd had a
Yes.
twofer. Did you know that there's a cinema in Berlin which only plays Rocky Horror Picture Shows? Visitors often come dressed as figures from the film. They throw rice to the wedding scene. I'm like, that's not new. That's everywhere. Any place that it does it, it's usually a midnight showing. The first time I saw it was a midnight showing, and some areas people do more than others. There's also the traditional way, or the original way that they would do it, is it included live action. So you had you had actors up at the front acting out the entire thing. I've seen it as a play.
Say that I'm not saying that I've ever
Never have I
been-
ever.
Right, exactly. Never have I ever been at the Kansas City Downtown Theater at its final night of operation where we got into a fight throwing toast at each other. Never. That's never happened.
Toast and hot dogs. You're
Toast,
a
hot dogs,
hot dog.
water guns.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was just such a hoot. It was such a hoot.
I found places that I didn't know rice could get stuck to. I'll be honest with you. Still trying to figure out how I ended up with rice in my thigh highs. That
Oh
Anyway.
God. Okay, I do have to ask, guys, that if you're new here and you don't really understand what you kind of fell into, do not hit the thumbs down button because you hit the thumbs up earlier because you liked it, and now you're thinking don't do that.
this is not normal. You need to understand this is not normal. This is chaos. That's what this is.
This is chaos. This is the Ronin chaos.
If you are in the realm and you can hear my voice, you have entered the chaos zone of said craftosphere. Normally, this is a very informative,
I'm going
very
to make
entertaining,
something like that.
very informative, very entertaining, very, very beautiful cards getting made, as you can see. If you're within the sound of my voice, I might be the reason why it's so chaotic.
I need a new audio alert thing. In the vein of entering the Twilight Zone, but you are entering the Chaos Zone. I need you to do that for me. It's basically what you just said.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the Chaos Zone.
Clip that, please. I will go back and clip it if somebody else doesn't do it first. But that is going on my channel. Oh my God, that is going to be the Ronin alert. Okay, that is going to be the Ronin alert. Oh my God. Oh my guy, do you guys agree with me?
This is what
I made an executive. I just made an executive decision, and I don't know if they agree with me or not.
Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the arrival of Captain Chaos. I miss you too, Devers.
I love you. You're awesome. Oh my God. Okay, I do have to get some work done. So if you have not already entered the giveaway, you need to do so now. Or forever hold your peace. There are supposedly over 30 people watching on YouTube and another dozen or so over on Twitch. And we only have 20 people in the giveaway to get the cards that I made out of.
I know.
I used stuff in my stash. I used my stash for this.
What is
This
that?
is
Maybe
pretty.
it's in the air? Okay.
Wait a minute. What's this say? Terry says,
Okay.
check out this
I'm glad
clip.
Terry Cooper. I'm glad Terry didn't ruin a keyboard. Okay.
Maybe it's in here. Clip by Terry Cooper. And Kelly wants to see if she's been naughty or nice because she's been watching this chat. She's been watching what we're doing. She's been naughty.
Had anything to do. I was about to say, if you had anything to do with this stream today, you're definitely now on the naughty list, and you have a very limited time to get off of it.
So Chris finished you're a hot dog. He says, you better not hurt her, Frankenfurter. I love it when everybody knows the stuff, you know? You're a hot dog.
Me, I want to be.
No, I'm not saying that on the internet. I'm not saying that on the internet. I'm damn sure not saying it here.
And
That's
you
not
had
happening.
you had the Pixie Dragon singing that. I gotta
No.
check the Discord now. It sounded like Pixie Dragon. It did.
Me. I don't know.
Chaos, aka
Yeah,
SB,
what?
aka VD.
don't know what's going. What? Why are you trying to put me in a sock?
What?
No. I don't care that it's sheared. What? No. I've been in a fishnet. I don't want to be in a sock. Stop it. Hi, Debbers.
Hi, Caddy. How are you doing, honey?
I'm good. Ronan needs that shirt.
I tried, and it's got the duck. It has got the grumpy duck. I try to be a nice person, but
That's what he looks like. That's what he looks like. That's what he looks like every time he gets out of the bed. After he comes out of the kitchen, and he's got his coffee cup, and it looks like sludge. And I try to say something, and he says my brain is not booted up, and I can't deal with your lizard ass. It's very mean.
Bethany says hi. Well, she didn't say yet, but she says you're still on. Hi, Bethany. Hi, Patrice.
Hi, Bethany. Hi,
Terry Cooper says Terry loves Caddy. Tara says Chaos Gremlins at his finest.
I'm not gonna say hi to Jen because she's been stealing my baby pictures. Debbers, you gotta breathe. You gotta breathe. In, out. I need you to breathe. You're the talent, and nobody can turn off the stream if you have a heart attack.
You're right.
So you have
because the Todd is not home. Okay, so Bethany, here's the cards we made today while chatting with Ronan. Thank you so much. I don't like that my camera
goes.
Cards are
very pretty, and apparently with Rocky Horror, Ronan looked really pretty. I don't. It was when he was young, and people said that he was a really pretty man. I don't know what that means.
Jen says ribs. Ouch. I think her ribs are injured again.
Ribs are good. You just have to marinate them and season them properly,
and put some barbecue sauce.
Putting them on the grill.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
Yeah. If you're gonna use barbecue sauce, make sure it's Sweet Baby Ray's.
I love Sweet Baby Ray's. I love
We are
Sweet
not
Baby Ray's.
Sponsored.
Oh, it looks like Alyssa wants to come and say hello. Alyssa, are you there? You have to turn on your mic, honey. She came into one of the chats, but she's not in here yet.
He may be having trouble breathing as well.
That's very possible. Okay, anybody else want to get in on the giveaway before I hit the giveaway, the drum roll button? Because I have the drum roll button now.
I'm here for the drum roll. Yay!
You are here for the drum roll. You guys read? Jen
drum
says snot. And the first winner is going to be, because I have to get over there to the thing to hit it, and it is going to be Miss Lisa Thompson.
Congratulations,
honey, you don't
Lisa.
So, Alyssa Beachcomber Noni says, sorry, I don't have a camera on my monitor. You don't have to have a camera. You just need your voice. But if you don't...
Just unmute and say hi. I don't have a camera.
We want a caddy cam.
No. There will be no catty cams. Ronan said no.
Ronan said no.
Yes,
Okay.
because if he gets a camera, he feels that would make him at
A
least a
streamer.
really bad streamer. And he doesn't want to be a streamer.
There are lots of streamers that only have their voice and do not show their face. Just saying.
I've tried to tell him that, and he still says no.
Okay, Lisa, I put the form in the chat so you can just fill it out from there. There's also a link to it down in the description. So congratulations. I will be sending one of these out to you. Jen says yes, catty cam donations.
No. No.
Have you read it?
I went on cams when I was younger, and it didn't turn out well. We're still waiting on the judge to whether or not he's gonna do the protection orders. Somebody found me. I was doxxed, and they tried to fricassee me. And
Oh,
I don't want
no.
to get I don't want to get eaten.
Are you sure about that?
Everybody thinks I'm a snake because I'm 3
Bye,
feet
Tina.
long.
Bye, Tina. Tina has to go pick up the grandkids.
Bye, Tina.
Okay, we have one more winner. Let's go ahead and do the drum roll. Hey, Caddy. Yeah, I was about to say, where's your drum roll? And this
I
one
did
goes
the drum roll.
to Auntie Cootie. This one goes to Jen. So Jen gets one. And again,
Congratulations, Auntie Cootie.
and
on
word of the
cheating
day.
and getting another card.
The word of the
You
day.
have done
Thank you.
well.
Thank you, Carolyn. I'm sorry, Carol Johnson.
Gratitude.
See, Caddy knows it. The word of the day is gratitude in honor of your wonderful Thanksgiving message, Caddy. I played it for the people to hear. They loved it.
I heard it was weird. I heard my own voice in the other room.
You heard it in
Very
the other room.
strange. I heard my voice in the other room.
Well, I am thankful
Normally
for
I
all
have
of you
to
guys.
do that, but no.
Well, yeah, you don't want to do that. Debbie, guess what this weekend is? I don't know,
This weekend
Dudley.
is the weekend that they thaw Mariah Carey out for her annual beginning of the Christmas torture.
Torture? Okay.
Yes, she's allowed to start singing that stupid song again. Until she is finally captured on January 3rd, put back in cryostasis by SCP, and kept under containment until the following November.
Well, that also makes it so she doesn't get any older. That could work.
Well, it also stops all of the aliens from attacking because she hits the high note, and that high
Oh.
note cracks their domes around their heads, so they can't get any closer.
That's a good idea. So Deadly
That
was
might
saying
not
that this
be
weekend
true.
is 6/7.
That might not be true. That might just be the plot line for the movie Mars Attacks. Yeah, I think
yeah,
that's just
it
the
might
movie
be.
Mars Attacks.
I don't remember Mariah Carey being in Mars Attacks, though.
I don't either, but there was a really annoying voice, and that's close enough for me.
Okay, guys. So I want to know what Jen is saying. She says something needs to be recorded. You guys do have the power of the clip. So if something was said that
What's
you guys want,
recorded? Why am I being conspiracies? Why am I being recorded?
and Carmen is saying, all I want for Christmas is you.
Look, I'm not saying that her annoying voice prevents Mariah Carey from getting it. What I'm saying is I might need to borrow the bedazzled muzzle you were talking about earlier.
Hey, Mary.
Mary! It's Mary Kay! Hi, Mary.
Hi, Pixie from Miss Mary.
That's my other favorite crafter streamer that I watch.
Jenna's
We
still
have
crying.
laid back lurking Sundays is awesome with Mary.
She's been going live a lot during the day. She's off work right now, I think. Are you going live
Yes.
today, Mary? Are you going live today? Because if you are, and if you're live, we could raid off to you on both of the things, maybe.
If you are not watching Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, and you are not following Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, you are wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
God. Somebody
I
type
know Krampus,
exclamation
and I
point
can call it
Krampus.
a favor. I'm not scared of you. I know Krampus, and I can call it a favor.
There's Krampus.
Yeah. He doesn't look like that, though. He doesn't like the pointy. He doesn't like the curly-toed boots.
Okay.
I do know that. He prefers soft sole boots, steel toe. They kind of look like Tim's, but they've got glitter on them. It's strange. Krampus goes around in steel toe yettas ready to punt bad kids. And I can call in a favor. If you're not following Mary or Debbie, he's gonna poop in your stocking. I promise.
Poop in your stocking. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to see if I can set up to redirect to Mary if she is live. And she is. She is actually live right now, guys. So that means we're going to first redirect on the YouTube side, and then we're going to raid off on the Twitch side. So you're going to go to both of her channels depending on where you're at.
Yeah.
Yeah, sound fun? So you guys don't actually have to do anything. You just sit there and watch. Okay, but before we do that, we have to do...
That's good because I don't have opposable thumb.
First thing we need to do, though, is we need to roll the credits because thank you guys for being here. All my VIP supporters, all my regular supporters, so that's the folks that are YouTube members or Twitch subs. Thank you so much for supporting my streams, and all the folks that have been in the chatty chat running your mouths. I love it. Y'all have been so much fun, and thank you again for Ronan and Caddy for coming and hanging out with us again today. It's been so wonderful. I love it when you come and hang out with me.
Where's the marshmallows? I was promised marshmallows to behave.
Ronan? Oh, I bet that was from Nerdy. Nerdy will take care of you. Ronan won't, but Nerdy will take care of you. I'm sure. Yeah. By the way, Danny wants me to do a live this weekend, so watch out for us. Okay, I will keep an eye out. I go live at noon, and if you're on around or after that, I will make sure that we redirect to you, Miss Bethany. Okay, we're going to go ahead and end. I'm going to hit the thank you thing, and then we're going to go and rate. We're going to go redirect over to... Yeah. We're going to redirect
We're
over...
going to figure out something. It's going to happen.
I have to
Love
figure
you,
out the
Devers.
words. Okay, bye. Love you, hun. So we're going to redirect over to Miss Mary on YouTube first, and then we're going to go and do the thing over to... Why is this? I don't know if this is working. Okay, here's the thank you thing.